Hey, everybody. Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com. Monday, December 2nd. Finally going into the last month of the year. What a heck of a year it's been. So I want to get right to it here, and let's talk about Meta. More specifically, what we did on this. Now, on Friday, and this is I typically don't like to open new positions on Fridays for the simple reason that when you really think about it, on the very day that you open a new position, you want it to be profitable. That's why you're buying it, but you're probably not going to be that profitable on it before the closing bell rings. And now you've got 2 days to sit there and kind of fret about your trade. Like, did I do the right thing? Was there any reason for me to be buying on Friday, as opposed to just kind of waiting till Monday? Maybe I should have waited. My gosh, what happens if this? What happens if that? So there's just a lot of second guessing that can go on over a 2-day period if you just opened up a new position on a Friday. So that's kind of just a general framework that I have in my trading, though it's not an inviolable rule by any means, but it's one of the things that I'll think about on a Friday as I'm looking at the market. There's just kind of an additional thing to check. Okay, it's Friday. Do I really want to buy this here? Is this really important for me to do this now? How am I going to feel about this tomorrow? And in this case, we did get into Facebook or Meta, whatever you want to call it, faceplant, as it was pushing through the 50-day moving average. Now, here's where the price is now. So it's, hey, man, looking pretty smart, right? But it's really not that. It's just taking a trade and defining where your risk is. And my sense was that when I looked at this market, I see the way the stock market is trading. We look at the FANGs, looking pretty good. NVIDIA was kind of the only one that was not looking good, though it was definitely showing some rebound stuff. Microsoft still in a trading range, though we did add that today as well. Little bit lower than it is right now. So overall, the kind of the atmosphere was pretty good for coming into December. Also, it is not lost on me that we've had a heck of a year. We're in a seasonal strong time of the year in December. And so I really felt like the odds are kind of in our favor that we're going to get a nice trade on the stock. And frankly, I just decided, no, I don't want to wait until Monday. And this is why. Because if I'm buying the stock here at 576.90, okay, right around there, just wherever it is, I can't get it exactly here. 570, there it is, exact 576.90. What's my risk? What's my risk on this? And so I'm looking at this and deciding, all right, where would I have to see the stock go in order for me to conclude that I'm wrong? So this last Friday, this is on the 22nd before Thanksgiving week. This last Friday was down here, but I don't care about last week. What I care about is this week. And again, I'm talking as if it were Friday. So what I'm really concerned about is Monday, the 25th, and the low on that was 556.39. And so my sense was, all right, I want to protect this trade in this way. I'm buying it on a Friday. If it happens to slip back below this week's low, then I'm obviously wrong on the trade. So I'm going to go ahead and take that exit. Now, this is just a little bit over 3% risk. That is a small risk to take on a stock like Meta. Ultimately it's going higher. I mean, a lot of people would just say, well, I just want to own this. Nothing wrong with that, baby. It's going higher. This thing is strong as death. But so I put this on here with a well-defined stop, which means I could hang out on Saturday and Sunday and not have a problem. So what happens? Sure enough, the stock closed here on 574.32, and then it opens up here at 577, excuse me, let me get back to where I was. it opens here at 577.49. So we would have missed if I just waited and not bought it all. The close was 574.32. The open was 577. So I'd have missed $3. Doesn't seem like a lot, but you know what? That stuff adds up. And so once the stock gaps up a little bit and then it trades above this high here, I'm going to go ahead and put a line here. We'll see what this looks like intraday. So it trades above Friday's intraday high. What do we see? Right out of the gate, this shoots above there and it doesn't even look back. And so we're taking the trade on a Friday with a defined risk, anticipating that we may get a gap on Monday that makes us want to be in on Friday. And so guess what we've avoided by doing this? We've avoided having to make a decision on this. Oh, the stock's up first 5 minutes. It's up here. Now do I buy? What do I think? Go back to the other time frame, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have to do that. I'm already in the position. Now I'm looking at this saying, all right, well, let me just wait and see how this plays out. Okay. So that's what we're doing now. And now you can look at this here and say, well, right around in here, right around $600 is where current resistance is. And so as we look at this right now, we've got what, another 1.3, 1.4% of upside remaining in this quick trade. Doesn't seem like a lot. It's definitely a channel trade for only about 5% maximum, but it gives us a cost basis that we can live with. And then when we see the stock pushing up against this, we're in a better position. We're in a position of power. And we can also then be looking at the weekly chart and see what's really going on here. A nice little prolonged, I wouldn't call it a cup because it goes back a couple months, but we've got a nice little prolonged consolidation here above 550. And my bet is this is what you're going to see. So, okay, that's all I got for you for this video today. Hope you all are having a great day, great time, wonderful Thanksgiving. We got all the things to be thankful for in this world. And just remember this, your worst day is probably filled with first world problems. Like, we're all pretty blessed. And so let's try to remember that as we go into the holidays. Okay. All right. I'll see you all next time.